Let's see how to make a tassel with the embroidery thread. First I'm taking the white embroidery thread and removing the holders and then place it flat. Now take out the length of string twice the length of the embroidery thread and then cut it into two so that you have two strips. Using one strip, tie a knot in the center of the thread. Hold everything to one side and tie a knot. And if there's any extra ones hanging out, you can cut it out. Hold it tightly and tie a knot. Once this is done, cut off any extra threads. Now fold it in half and push all the thread towards one side. Then using the other piece of string, we will tie a knot around it. For that, make a loop with the string with one side longer than the other. Place this loop at the point where you are holding the threads. Place it near the joint and rotate it tightly a couple of times. Then push the end inside the loop and pull the other string to tighten it. Then hold all the thread towards one side and trim the edges to make it even. Next, we'll attach the tassel and then make the chain. For that, I'm using small screws called colorful eyes. It comes in multiple colors. It's also available in silver, gold, and metal. The nickel plated one is called screw eyelets. I will be using three white screws. I will attach two of the screws on top and one at the bottom here using glue. To make a chain with wool like this for any pendant, first take a length of knitting wool about 34 inches in length. Double it so that you have two strings of this length for either side of the pendant. Now for the pendant, two screws are fixed at the top. Pull the wool pieces through each one of these screws. Add a little glue or water to each edge of the wool to make it pointed for it to easily go through the screws. Next, I will add two white beads on each side. And then tie a knot close to the beads so that the beads won't move. You can tie the tassel at the bottom screw and leave it, but I'm going to remove the screw and then stick the tassel directly on the back at the bottom so that the tassel spreads out, covering the bottom edge. You can use glue to stick it. The tassel is fixed. Now to finish off the chain part, join all the 4 strings and add 1 or 2 white beads through all the 4 strings. This is used to adjust the length of the chain after wearing it. Then tie a knot at the end. At the end point of the knot, make it look like a tassel with a clean finish by placing a few small strings of wool folded in half and place it around the knot and then tie it with another piece of string, similar to the way we did a tassel in the beginning. You can then trim off the edges to make it even. After the painting is completed, you can cover the back using a black square piece of fabric. I'm using cotton fabric here and I'm going to attach it with glue.